Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Football Manager 2018. It's week 30 of competition. Since last episode, I've only played one game. It was a win, but it was a bit of a dramatic one. The player that for weeks now I've been mentioning that I need to replace in the starting lineup made an epic mistake. Parslow took the ball away from his own keeper. Back pass, kind of in no man's land. Parslow and Ross both chased it down. Ross gets there. Ross has got it. Parslow takes the ball right off his feet and puts it on a tee for the forward, incoming, charging down to just tap it into the back of the net. As close to an own goal as you can get, though the striker was credited with it. But definitely Parslow's complete and utter mistake. Completely dominating the game otherwise. Late on, we were still down 1-0. Wes Fletcher subbed in. Wes Fletcher tied the game. And in the 89th minute, Wes Fletcher got the game winner with his second with the brace for the win, 2-1. But that momentum thing was there, and it still didn't quite have the morale-boosting effect. So morale's still kind of wishy-washy right now. But there was something of note. Here we are. Wes Fletcher, 2 goals. That's 20 for the league. He got a big bonus for that. 3 in the FA Cup, 2 in the FA Trophy. He's got 25 goals on the season and is our leading scorer in every category. However, he's the number 2. Aaron Conley is much better than Wes Fletcher. Though not. They're very similar players, but he's just that little bit better kind of across the board, which has an impact. Wes Fletcher's having a good season. Aaron Conley is capable of scoring a lot of goals. But it's nice having 2 really quality players. But one other thing of note, the last competition that I am in as Sunderland knocked us out in the 3rd round, besides the league, is the FA Trophy. And today we have a match. We've made it as far as we should. Second round. And we are playing Weston-super-Mare. The balance is about the same as what it had been previously. The money from the FA Third Cup round has already been washed away, but we've had a lot of road games here recently. But we've just had that 2-1 win against Hemel Hempstead to get back in our winning ways. We have a 3-point lead over Accrington Stanley. Aldershot Town had a draw in the last game, so we've moved 4 points ahead of them as they've dropped back down to 3rd place. Traore has picked up a knock in training. It was just a 1-2 day, but it's enough that I don't want to risk it. So Heslop's actually going to get the start today, as Josh Simpson is still out injured. I gave Fensum another game, and he played pretty well. So he might start featuring a little more often here. I was really hoping to have Parslow replaced by this game, and I came close. I had a Liverpool young player who they agreed to a deal on, but the player did not. And so I'm looking at a few other guys, one of which is Fraser Franks. Fraser Franks has joined the team on trial for a couple weeks, and I'm starting to size him up here. I'm getting a little closer. I now have his heading, marking, and tackling skills, which are decent enough. He's got good jumping reach. He's got some okay strength. I need to get his pace. Now, looking at this, I actually think I have enough of a view on him that there is somebody better, but I would have to spend some money on him to get from a League 2 side. We'll take a look at that after this match. In the meantime, let's get our roster set for the game. Kate is good to go. Let's get this attacking group. Wes Fletcher has earned the start after his recent match over Aaron Conley, and then Aaron Conley will probably start the next one again. Let's get Davis in. Felix had himself a decent game yet again. He had should have had 2 assists. Wes Fletcher, though, both goals, keeper saved them, but the rebound went right back to Wes Fletcher, and both times he put that home. Let's see. Aiden Conley is here. Houghton is recovered. Let's go ahead and get both of them on the pitch together for the first time in a little bit, other than the Sunderland match. Yes, Heslop does not have the condition here, but I'll have to do. Traore is going to have to stay on. No, he doesn't. I don't want to risk him, even though he was cleared. They said he could play. I'm going to put Sean Newton out there as the backup for both left back and center mid. And that'll do it. So this is an FA Trophy match. Nobody's fired up at this point. A couple pats on the back. And that's a few players. Might be enough here. Luke Simpson, long ball ahead. Davis can't get there. Here's Aiden Conley. Good tackle to get off from him. We recover the ball quickly, though. And we're only a couple minutes in here. And we're in the high 60s for possession, up around 70%. Pretty strong on that part. The fact that we're on the road is about the only weakness we have in this game. Houghton in possession, loses it there. There he recovers. Fletcher should have done better, but there's Davis. Should have tapped that one in. All he had to do was tap it inside the post that he was standing right next to, short range, but he ends up going across the goal with it, and the keeper is able to make the save. Is that unlucky, or is that a poor shot? He had a tight angle, but it was literally no more than a tap-in necessary from a foot away. Well, a yard away. Defensive pressure is good, but that chance was much too easy. They've had 2 shots already. So despite the strong possession, we are giving away some chances, and they do have some players that are both calm and motivated, while I'm not. Players are kind of just composed. And the highest rating on the team is Parslow, of all people. Somebody just picked up a knock, and it's Heslop. Heslop has Conley. Oh, that looked good. Halftime. Wow, already? Halftime? Parslow's had 3 key tackles. It's because we're playing a lower league team. Groin injury for Heslop. He is at 79%. We'll keep an eye on him. If his rating drops at all, I'll put in Newton. Might put in Newton anyway. I don't mind that I'm losing Heslop. The only downside is that makes 3 injuries at center mid, hurting on the depth. But Traore is back for the next game. You know what? I need to be assertive, and I'm not happy. Get out there, do more. With the Kate to Houghton. Long ball up to Conley. Conley has it taken off his foot. Great tackle there. Conley looked in a good position to make a play. Conley, nice free kick. Keeper tips that one over, but gets the goal kick. Parcelo picks up the yellow. Heslop rating is rising, so he seems to be playing okay. Davis struggling. Fletcher struggling. Hour mark. Let's bring in Aaron Conley. Here's Kate, out to Davis. Davis back to Heslop. Davis, Houghton, puts it wide. Let's demand more yet again. Heslop picks up the yellow. Davis needs to be subbed off. There's Doofus. He's on the bench, so we'll bring him in. Houghton, Conley, can't find an opening. There's Kate, Heslop. His shot is blocked, or his ball in, or I don't know what Heslop was trying to do there. Let's go ahead and get him out of there. Sean Newton's coming in. Last sub of the game. Hopefully we don't pick up another injury, but it's the last 20 minutes. Long throw, Wood to Newton. Newton sends it in. That ball was blocked. Conley's shot. There's Wood in possession. It's FA Trophy. We've got to have a winner here. I don't think there's supposed to be a replay. I don't want extra time either. So I'm going to go for it. We're going to push into the attack. I'd rather be knocked out of the competition than have to play extra minutes. So overload. That cross was blocked. That one was blocked. They get the chance there. Nice save by Simpson. And we're into the final 10 minutes with this thing still deadlocked at 0-0. Conley, edge of the box. Great shot! And an even better save. That should have been a goal. Kate up to Conley. Conley, his cross, unintended, ends up getting sent out. Another chance. Conley to Conley. Back across the box to Newton. Newton recovers almost. Not nearly. Houghton out to Doofus. Doofus on Newton. Newton played that one to nobody. Come on, I do not want, take more risks. I do not want this thing to go into extra time. 4 minutes of stoppage. Here's Conley with the cross. Back to the defender. Another chance. Aaron Conley up to Kate. Kate sends it into the box. That one gets knocked away. Called offside, apparently. Here's Conley. Conley out to Doofus. Doofus with the cross. Oh, so close. Keeper intercepts. Ooh, great tackle from Wood. That was a dangerous move. Aaron Conley, what the heck are you doing? Is that called taking a risk? You're going to shoot from well outside the box when you're one-on-one with the keeper? Newton retreating, not following orders. Wood up to Conley. Conley to Houghton. Newton. Here's Aiden Conley. Houghton. Newton loses the ball again. That's why he doesn't play much. 5 seconds. We're going to get stuck going into extra time. Dang it. We were in control. All 3 shots after I made the changes were us. They've only managed 4 shots in the game. I'm going to keep the pressure up. I don't want this to go to a penalty shootout. And I'm going to aggressively tell them that you have not done enough. There they go. They are fired up here for extra time. And let's get after them. Long ball's intercepted. Headed forward. They got the throw in deep in their own end. We intercept, but could not do anything with it. They hit us on the counter. Shot goes wide. I hate that this game has gone to extra time. Houghton with the long ball up to Conley. Conley to Aiden Conley. Doofus in possession. Turns down 2 chances to shoot. Kate gets possession up to Newton. Aiden Conley. His shot. Taken by the keeper. Pretty easy save in the end. And Connor Wood luckily has enough speed as Parslow slowly is retreating back in defense. Rowe quick enough that time. There's a chance for Aaron Conley. He puts it wide. That's already 95 minutes gone by. Parslow takes the free kick up to Doofus. Doofus with the cross right to the keeper. Easy grab for him. And the rain has started to fall here in Weston-super-Mare, and Aaron Conley with a golden chance misses wildly. They've managed 1 goal here in 10 minutes of extra time. That was a dangerous ball in. Another dangerous ball in, and a poor clearance results in a shot high and wide. So that's now 2 shots in 10 minutes for them. Will gets back to that one. Wood in possession. Moving the ball nicely up. That ball does not find its way through, but we recover. Aiden Conley, nice one, and he gets the goal! Aiden Conley just about on the halfway mark of the extra time. Houghton recovers the ball up to Kate. Kate, that ball should have been taken. Defender, tired maybe. Great ball placement by Aiden Conley, who, by the way, just this week, okay, it resets. Just this week, Aiden Conley completed training on placing his shots. And placed that shot he did with the go-ahead goal. All right, extra time, second half underway. Newton, Houghton, back to Kate, over to Newton. Newton takes the shot, puts it wide. Did not have the angle, did not have the space. Poor decision by Newton on that one. Kate is quite tired, but I don't even have any subs left. He's going to have to see out the game. 10 minutes to play. Wood up to Kate. Kate has that one taken away. Parslow gives that one away. Kate, nice interception. Rowe up to Conley. Conley up to Houghton. There's a ball through for Newton. And that seals it. Newton, after a poor game, poor decisions, good finish. Redeems himself. Aaron Conley, good control here. Ball over to Houghton. Houghton, great decision. Baits the defender. Buys some space. Newton pushes out a little bit wider to play into what Houghton was doing. Gets through behind the D. Good finish. Nothing the keeper could do on that one. And that's 2-0, and that should be the game. Let's go ahead and switch to defensive. Here's Aaron Conley, another chance. High, he was under pressure. Difficult angle, nothing but defenders around him. And we're going to take a breather. No, I don't want to take a breather. Not a breather, but let's slow down the tempo. Let's waste time. We're going to drop slightly deeper. And we want to be more disciplined. And we're just about out of time. About a minute and a half to go in this one. I hate the fatigue cost that's going to come with playing extra time here, but at least we're going to come out with the win. Kate in possession. Houghton loses it twice, but does finally win the ball back. Doofus, same thing, but he loses out. But we quickly recover, and a third goal. Aaron Conley in stoppage time of extra time seals the game. 3-0. Nick Houghton on the assist. We are Kate with possession. That was a good pass to Houghton. Houghton Also a good pass. And Aaron Conley. I think that was a one-time. Oh, is it? Yes, we want to proceed with the tactical changes. And here we go. That is it. After extra time, we grab 3 goals. Put that one away. So the message at the end of regulation got through, and they came out and played very, very well in extra time. And they responded very positively to that one. And we stay alive in the FA Trophy. It's tight in the league. We have not been performing well. So chances are we won't be able to keep up the momentum that we have in the league, and we could very much have a battle on our hands. That being said, if, it's a big if, huge if we go on to win the league, oh, it's only 1 to 2 days, 10K, that's nice. 9.0 rating. If, okay. If we go on to win the league, the FA Trophy, this is it. So if we go on, if we get promoted, this is our last chance on the FA Trophy, as we would be in the League Cup from here on out. Moke is injured too, huh? Whoa, Tom Walker. Tom Walker, huh? Hey, he's slow though. And I don't have room for a left mid. I guess he's also a center mid. Out for a month with a twisted ankle. He twisted that one pretty bad. Well, I don't have to worry about getting Moke into games now. Attacking movement. Next up, Torque. 12th in the league. Barcelona back on top of La Liga. Man City back on top of the Premier League. And still deadlocked at the top. But I believe they're on their winter break. Looking at the bottom of the Premier League, Leeds United just 4 points in 23 matches. And that's 4 draws. They have not won a game. Holy cow. Third round draw. Not many teams left. Ooh, that would be a big one. Okay. We avoided that. There we are. Sutton United on the road. Definitely could have been some easier matchups, but we'll take that. Sutton United on the road. They are last place in the league right now. Yes, extra time. Barclay's not improving at all. That's not good. Doofus not improving at all despite all the time he's playing. I think Chase was injured, that's why he's down. Lots of injury risk, but this list is at least a little smaller than it was last time. Aaron Conley, Kate, Doofus, Parslow, and Rowe. I don't want to move players out of the under 18s unless I have to. I'm not happy about this deal, but he wanted to move. Owen Bailey is going to Billericay, or however you say theirs. I'm not sure how to say theirs. But he's going as a backup. He's a backup for me. He's not getting on without injuries. And as I'm trying to make a move, he's that much further down the pecking order. Excuse me. But he might only be playing 1 or 2 games. So, you know, it's a deal that doesn't do much good. I tried to renegotiate the deal to at least put him on rotation, and they didn't go for it. But he wanted to move, so I went ahead and accepted, and he accepted, so there you go. At least he might get a couple of games in for him, but... All right, taking a quick look. Fraser Franks. How are we looking? All right, I have all the attributes now, so I can go ahead and start the comparison. Let's start with the internal one. The obvious, Parslow. Yeah, let's go with the overview version. Parslow is in blue. He's got better mental attributes, but Franks is definitely a better player. Better in the air, a lot more speed and physicality than Parslow has, and equal defensive ratings. But that's not the issue. I know I can find better than Parslow out there, and he does have some more speed, but not a lot. 10. His pace and acceleration are both 10. Determination, 14. 14 is good, but it's just 14. Tackling, same. Marking, same. Heading, definitely better. But again, Parslow, not hard to beat. It's trying to find the best player that I can find. Now, here's the 2 main guys. Lloyd Jones. This is the one I was trying to sign from Liverpool. I don't know a whole lot about him, but the scouting report said that he's really good. So I figured I'd try. They had accepted a first-team deal, so it wasn't key player where I had to play him. And I knew that it wasn't going to be hard to beat Parslow, so I went for it. Didn't get him. But here's the other 2 guys I'm looking at, and I don't know which one's going to be the better. But we also need to compare with Franks here. Figure out among the 3 because it's time. I need a better option than Parslow. He's cost me far too many goals this season. And if I'm 1 player away, a little bit of pace away, what a difference that can make. So his pace is 12, acceleration is 11. So he's 1.5 points better. But he doesn't have good balance. Fitness is good. Strength is good. Stamina's not. Kind of a wash. Mental, slight advantage to Franks. Determination's high though for Monty. Positioning's a little bit better. Teamwork's a little better. Work rate's about the same. Heading, same. Marking, much better. And tackling, a little bit better. But Franks won't cost me a dime. Monty is going to cost a lot to sign. Got to keep that in mind. Here's the other one. Sid Nelson. Now, I was scouting him. I had some information on him, and it looks like I do have a little bit more now. So heading, about the same. Marking, about the same. Tackling, same. So marking and tackling is exactly the same. Let's see. Anticipation's a little bit better. He's brave. Determination's high. So he's got some decent mental attributes. The lower ones, like the flair, don't mind that that's lower. Positioning, same. But here's the big one. Speed, natural fitness. 12.5. Jumping reach, strength are there. He's got some stamina. This might be my best option, this Sid Nelson guy. But his value's higher. Oh, and he's seen as a key player, so I doubt I'd be able to get him on loan. Okay. Boy, he wants to be paid, too. Matches a new signing philosophy. He's high profile. I guess at 28, he's somewhat known. Peripheral figure, just 3.5 stars. Definitely better than Parslow, but again, I need to get back and look at those guys. Let's see here. Players scouted. Okay, should be on the defender. Yeah, see, there you go. Lloyd Jones, highest one on recommendation. Manny Monty, so just below him. And I'd definitely be able to sign him a bit cheaper. Where is the other guy? Sid Nelson, all the way down here. Yeah, 89,000, really? Monty might be my guy. That's affordable. Let's compare him with, well, let's start with the obvious one, Parslow. Better in most areas. Doesn't have the mental, Parslow's got the strong mental attributes, but it doesn't make up for much, and he still makes a lot of mistakes. So, backup player who's in his prime years. I mean, he needs to be a backup player, not my everyday center back. Hey, he's like me, he's a lefty. I'm not 6'3", though. Not even close. Let's see. How do you and Sid Nelson compare head to head? I don't have everything on Sid Nelson yet. Sid Nelson does look like that slightly, just a little bit more better player, but the defending. But it looks like Sid Nelson is out of my budget. Ooh, and he's wanted. He is listed, and he's transfer listed for 14,000. Okay, I have gotten him analyzed. Let's see. I like a center back who can complete some passes. Tackles 1 per 90 minutes is exactly the same. Tackle completion ratio is not that great. But this is hard to judge. I mean, it's only 3 appearances. And he is the more highly recommended player and is seen as a superb signing. Oh, and the salary demands are identical, but the estimated cost. I mean, I don't have 100,000. Potential leading League 2 central defender, meaning this should be a signing for next season as well, if I get promoted. Not Danny Rowe level. Sid Nelson is ever so slightly better, but and he's interested. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for Manny, just because I can't afford Sid Nelson. And 14,000's not bad. Not bad. I'm not getting rid of Fraser Franks yet, though. He's not as good at... Let's compare those two. Yeah, see, Fraser Franks is lower on the list than he is. He wants a lot of money. Peripheral player. If I can't sign Monty, though, I'll take Franks. So there's the plan. So let's try to make an offer. That's what they want, and I think I can afford that. I have a transfer budget. But I could probably ask for a bit less. Let's try 8,000. Okay, now you want more than what you initially wanted. Let's try 10 and 5. Let's try 10 and 15. What the heck? You're asking for more than what you asked for in the first place. Okay, I guess 14 it is. I think this would be a big help to get this upgrade over Parslow. I'm already the lowest in the league when it comes to goals given up, but Parslow's had his struggles. and that lack of pace has really, really hurt me. It's always the balls over the top. It's always the area where 95% of the chances the other teams create against me. Oh, there you go. The morale's back. The morale is back. Ooh, Frank's trial finishes in a few days. Makes it a little bit harder. A little bit to sign him, I think. Ooh, what do we got here? I'm willing to enter into contract talks, but with there also being interest in my services from elsewhere, I suggest you look to offer further incentives in order to make your offer the most appealing. You want to be a key player. And gain promotion. Yeah. That's actually for next season. So I think we can definitely gain promotion by next year, if not this year. Oh, and Burry has stepped in too. Okay, yeah, let's do the promises. Ooh. Grimsby Town stepping in for Franks. And they're a League 2 side. Balikli, who's on loan, didn't complete his training. And here you go. Monty's contract talks to commence. Salary? Not bad. Salary's not bad at all. Okay. I'm going to go for a 3-year deal because he will be good even at League 2 level. He could maybe play fullback. He's got some speed, and I am weak there. So even if I find another center back down the road during the off season, so we're only going to drop that slightly. Minimum fee release, non-promotion release. I don't like that one, but yearly salary raise 10% is not bad. Promotion salary raise, we'll drop that a little. Okay, he tried to drop it to 2. Let's just try to see if he'll sign that one. There you go. All right, I think we have our man. Sukar is finally back and fit. He's not fully there yet, but Heslop's good. Traore's good. So that's a whole mess of 1, 2, 3 center mids. And I am out of time, so I'm going to have to do this game off camera. But our time went into what appears to be the signing of Parslow's replacement at last. Something I've been looking into a long, long time. Next episode, we'll move forward a game or two down the calendar, and I will also be taking a look at my staff off camera to see who needs replacing and who to offer some contract extensions to. And then on those replacements, we'll take a look into that during the next episode. But that does it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.